Welcome, everybody. You're here with the interview once again. My name is Dylan Longman, and I am your host. Today is not a podcast. This is simply my fight picks. I'm going to make it short and sweet. And tomorrow, what takes place is UFC 251 on UFC's Fight Island, aka Yaz Island in Abu Dhabi. This is a crazy card, stacked from top to bottom. The main card is probably the best one that we're going to get for the rest of the year. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's just jump right into this. And I'm going to let you know now, this is a little bit of a disclaimer. Usually I try to have perfect picks. I try to make all the money in the world. And this weekend, I do believe I'm going to make some money, but I'm just saying these are going to be fun picks because it's such a fun card. And I wouldn't necessarily bet my house on this parlay, but I'm telling you, there's a good chance of all these coming in. And in my heart, this is what I believe. So I'm going to give you my picks. These are going to be a lot of fun. Again, UFC 251 to start. To start off, UFC's Fight Island, aka Yaz Island in Abu Dhabi. This stuff is going to be crazy. So we're going to start off with the main event right here. I'm going to give you my pick, and we'll continue on. I got 4 fights for you. It's going to be a 4-fight parlay. You can put on however much or however little as you'd like, or you could download Verdict MMA. It is an app where you earn XP and you rank up. You can earn belts. They did not sponsor me. They did not give me any money to say this, but I do use the app. It is a lot of fun. And let me tell you, you can sign up for free right now, and you can start playing this weekend. It keeps track of all your picks, and they have a really cool community, so I suggest checking that out. But for Saturday, tomorrow, July 11th, the main event is going to be Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. Ooh, spooky. This guy is spooky. He's 16-1, a very dominant champion. He is the UFC's welterweight champion, and he is fighting tomorrow to defend his belt. But he is taking on no easy task. Tomorrow, he is the one, the only, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Yeah, that guy is a savage. And my prediction for this fight, I'm going to have to lean towards my boy, Jorge Masvidal. I'm not taking nothing away from Usman. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He showed it in his last match. He's very cerebral. He's a great fighter. So don't count him out, but I'm going Jorge Masvidal all day. And if I have to get specific with this one, I'm going to lean towards a finish. I'm not sure which round, but Jorge Masvidal, he's looking to baptize people and take heads on Saturday night. So for this pick, I'm going Jorge Masvidal. All right? All right. I guess we'll go from there. Co-main event, we have Alexander Volkanovski, who dethroned Max Holloway in their last fight, and he's looking to do it again. He's looking to keep his belt. He's looking to remain champion, and he is 21-0. 21-1-0, sorry. So, again, he has only one loss, but this guy is a savage. He's fought heavyweight before, and he is not a big man. He is a big man, just not a heavyweight big man. But anyways, he's taking on Max Blessed Holloway. Again, this is going to be a very fun fight. This could be a main event in itself, but it is the co-main on Saturday. And for this fight, I am going with my boy, the 10th Island's own, Max the Blessed Holloway. And again, I said 10th Island's owned, Toronto, Canada, where we live here. This is the 10th Island. He's at Yaz Island, making it the 11th. And hopefully our boy can get his belt back. So Max Holloway is going to be my second pick for the co-main event. And it's going to be great. What do you guys think about that one? Tough crowd tonight. Anyways, let's move on. For the third bout, for my third pick, it's going to be right before the co-main event. Again, this could be a main event in itself. Maybe not like it could be a pay-per-view main event because it is for a belt, but it could also headline any other card any time of the year. This is a bout between Petr Yan and the long-time, arguably the GOAT of the featherweight division, Jose Aldo, who has moved down to bantamweight now and has looked great there, only taking on Marlon Moraes in a close fight, which people believe he won, but actually lost. And coming off of that fight, he's getting a title shot. This fight is going to be another one. Every fight is so close and so back and forth and so competitive. That's exactly what you want in a sport, is competitive fights. And every single fight, although I'm making picks, is definitely going to be competitive. These two have sparred together. I've heard Jose Aldo did get the better of Petr Yan in training, but What happens in the locker room does not matter. It's about what happens in the cage on Saturday night. For this one, I am leaning towards Jose Aldo. It's criminal how underestimated and how underrated this guy is, man. He's a savage. He's finished so many people, won so many belts, so many title defenses. Really one of the GOATs in featherweight, if not the current GOAT, regardless of who's champ there, if it's Volkanovski or Holloway. But again, I am leaning towards Jose Aldo for my pick in this fight. It's going to be fireworks. Just make sure you keep close eyes on that one, all right? Because it is going to be insane. And on to the next. My fourth pick for this, I'm going to make it short and sweet so we can get on with this and let you guys get back to the betting. But we have a rematch. It's going to be Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose. And I'm going to have to say I'm leaning towards Rose in this fight. She was looking absolutely amazing in their first matchup. Not to take anything away from Jessica Andrade, Rose was just so good with her range. Even when she did get into grappling exchanges and was up against a fence, the way she was able to lock in submissions and to keep composure was amazing. It was just unfortunate she got spiked on her neck and ended up being knocked out in her last fight. But doesn't take anything away from either of their performances. It's going to be a very competitive match. But again, I'm going Thug Rose, baby, as DC would say. So those are my 4 picks. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for joining me. This is the Intern View. I am your host, Dylan Longman, and that's it. We'll see you guys next time.